A rich lady desperately wanted her son to get married, but he rejected every blind date she arranged. So finally, she lost her patience and ordered her guards to kidnap him and bring him to a blind date. He panicked and said, "Mom, stop. I already have a girlfriend." He used this excuse to escape the blind date, but just as he relaxed, his assistant asked, "Boss, you lied to your mother. She will find out. Why not just accept the marriage?" But he confidently said, "If I have enough money in my pocket, I can find a girlfriend on the street in 1 second." So he dragged his assistant out to find a girlfriend. Soon they saw a girl by the road. The CEO confidently walked up to her and asked straight to her face, "Do you have a boyfriend?" Girl replied, "No, I don't." CEO with a cool tone, "Great, then from now on you do have a boyfriend. Let's even get engaged. I have a ring right here." The girl thought he was crazy. She refused and said she was still a student and asked him not to bother her. This was the first time the CEO had ever been rejected, and he felt very hurt. To avoid his mother's pressure, he escaped abroad, but he never expected the girl his mother arranged for him to marry was the same girl who rejected him. The mother later learned her son ran away, but she still married the girl into the family anyway by marriage contract and said, "Don't worry, child. I've already sent people to catch your husband. We'll fix the wedding ceremony and marriage certificate when he's brought back." 6 years later, the CEO returned to China. This time, he came back just for that girl he wanted to chase her. He found her house and saw her stepmother throwing her out. The girl came to ask her father to sign papers for her late mother's property, but her father refused and even raised his hand to hit her. Right then, the CEO stepped forward and shielded that girl, saying, "You can't afford to mess with the person she knows." Her stepmother tried to hit the girl, but the girl dodged and the stepmother fell to the ground. The girl threw the property papers at her father and said, "I'll come back for your signature in 3 days," and walked off. The CEO sighed, thinking, "Such an amazing girl, and I wasted 6 years." He brought her to the cafe. They talked briefly. The girl had to leave for work. CEO didn't want her to go, so he signaled to his assistant. The assistant rushed in with flowers. The CEO proposed right in the cafe. "I like you, marry me." People started chanting, say yes, but the girl said, "No, we barely know each other." He insisted again. She finally shouted, "I can't marry you. I'm already married." The CEO failed again. His assistant comforted him and suggested asking a friend for advice. Meanwhile, the girl was shopping with her mother-in-law when 2 thugs suddenly attacked. Not knowing the old lady was a taekwondo champion who kicked them away easily, girl was worried, but the mother-in-law proudly said she was fine, and then casually added, "By the way, my CEO's son is also here in the mall. He will come soon to divorce you." She got shocked, but little did he know the woman he's been chasing all this time is actually his contract marriage wife.